Ọ̀gbẹ́ni, àáwò yìí o, ṣé ẹ gbọ́?
Africa beauty, can you be my girl? Be my girl. Africa beauty, can you be my girl? Come on, baby, you're superstar. I'll be shaking.
It's a very good morning to you. Welcome to it. Thank you so much to all of you who are choosing to download this podcast. I'm so excited today. I've got another brand new superstar in the building. Well, not in the building, but we're in the car with Mr. President Classic Cars. Big ups and thanks for the sponsors. Anti-Clockwise Group. Big ups to Main Guy and Seed for all the work they're doing behind the scenes. And to all the new subscribers, thank you very much for joining us. I'm excited today. I've got a man who's multi-talented, international artist right here in Mr. President, Omo Phola. Brother, how you doing, man?
I'm all right, bro. You know, this morning chilling in Mr. President Classic. In Nigeria, we say Ichoko.
Ichoko.
This one, man. Very honored to sit in this presidential, honor this morning, bro. This presidential treatment,
Yeah.
I love this, man.
I'm so glad, man. You know what? You appreciate the classics.
Yo, bro.
You reached out to me. You're like, yo, man.
The first day you posted,
Let's do this.
No, bro.
What is this? What is this you're pulling out, Chief? Yeah.
Oh, bro, this is dope, bro. This is dope, And another thing is, I'm just so happy to see that, in the black community, we begin to go into this thing. Some of these past years, we think it's only white people things. When we see classic, no, it's those white people things. So,
yeah,
to see you to able to come up with an idea of having this, that shows we're moving somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
And people like us, we appreciate we appreciate things like this so much, man. I like it. I love it, not just like
what. Well, we're about to take you on a ride, brother. We're gonna go and chill out. But let's introduce you to our viewers and our listeners, our free riders, free-spirited, free-minded listeners and viewers. Let's introduce you, brother. Who is Omo? And you were born in Nigeria.
Yeah, I was born in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I used to say Omo Phola, aka Boy Baby, the superstar from the city of Wakanda and Wakanda King himself.
Yeah. Yeah. The king himself.
The king of Wakanda himself. So we're not saying another representative from Wakanda King and sitting with presidential treatment in presidential classic cars.
That's how you roll, brother. This is a presidential car.
From kingship to presidential. So we'll do it in presidential way.
That's it, brother. I love it. So where in Nigeria were you born?
I was born in Kwara State, and my father originally from the state called Edo State. I was born in Kwara State. Then, my father was a military, so he was transferred to Lagos State. So I grew up in Lagos State.
Okay.
We are in school and all that, And from there, I was just about 17. I traveled to Congo. From Congo, when I came back, I traveled to Egypt.
What?
From Egypt, I came back. I traveled to Tanzania, came back, I was just busy traveling because I was a footballer then, so I was traveling,
Yeah. A football agent.
Yeah.
What? You played football?
Yeah.
So you grew up playing football?
Yeah, I was playing for Nigeria military team.
What?
So,
for the military team?
Yeah. So,
and how was that?
It was, it was fun. It's fun. Soccer is just like music,
Yeah. Yeah. You do this thing.
Yeah.
We should have brought the ball. Come on, man. And you know what? I saw it, I looked at it, I kicked it, but I didn't put it in the car. Oh, man. All right. So you've traveled. How was it like growing up? How was school? Where did you go to primary school and high school?
I went to primary school. I remember when I was my father took me back to my village
Yeah.
in Edo State. I went to primary school there. So when I finished, then I went out of my community. Then went to another secondary school. Then I think I was losing one of the papers. Then I go to another school. You know, in Nigeria, this thing of secondary school, you end up going to like many secondary schools to just try to complete your papers. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. And okay, so let's talk about how you ended up here in South Africa. I mean, it's quite interesting because you went to so many different countries and then you chose South Africa and you were like,
And it's
I
kind
love
of
it
funny.
here.
It's kind of funny. I was thinking I'm going to like stay in Egypt because I wanted to stay in Egypt because I was in Cairo like for a year.
yeah,
Then from Cairo I went to Luzon. I was in Luzon for like almost 3 years. So I was thinking I wanted to base in Egypt.
yeah.
But I had somebody they called me back home when I got home. They're my friend. My first invitation to come to South Africa, that was when I switched from soccer to hockey.
To hockey.
Yeah, I was playing hockey, so I was a captain in my team.
Ah,
So I got an invitation.
for Nigeria?
Yeah, for Nigeria. So I got invitation to South Africa to play a team in South Africa. So I think I missed that opportunity because the day our visa came out, it was already late. So there's no way we could catch up.
yeah.
So that is I miss it. So I actually came here to study.
You came here to study.
Yeah, this one like okay, let me just complete my study here in South Africa because I got my admission in Lagos State University
Yeah.
to study business admin.
Oh, you did business administration.
Yeah,
So you moved from soccer to hockey
just
to
switching, you know,
to music. So like, do you believe that you just multi-talented and then you continue building on your talents? Or do you feel like you just grow and you just do different things every stage of your life?
You know, I don't know. I don't know how to put it, but I would say I'm multi-talented, but at the same time, I just see things switching. You know, sometimes it's not like I'm willing to do this thing.
Yeah.
You know, it gets to a point in your life that you need to allow the universe to take the lead.
Yeah.
You know, just direction. Before I even get to music, I know music. I know how to sing because my mother is a musician. My uncle is a musician. So those people sing. I've always been around the way they do their music. I just never take it to the something I want to do because I know back then my mom, even till now, my mom sing. They only just music for like for just weddings and other. So they never take it like a business or a career. Just something for fun. You understand?
Yeah.
I remember when my first record I did in South Africa, it was a friend of mine saying, "You bro, I always listen to you all the time. You're singing here. Can't you just do your music? Go and do music." I say, "Right, let's leave this thing. Let's continue the things we are doing."
Yeah.
And this other Cameroonian guy called me one. He said, "Please, I want to feature you in my song." I said, "Okay, let's go to studio." We did that song. Like everybody that listens, that song is dope. Then after a year down, like, okay, let me just go and do my. Let me see how it goes. So when I get into the industry and I did my first single, like, okay, let me begin to search and see how it goes. So I see that, man, this is a place I need to be. It's time I need to tell my story through music. You know, people need to actually, you know, see what I have, you know, when it comes to music. It's be sweet and it's be bitter and sweet.
We'll talk about all of that, the bitter and sweet part. All right, so I want you to do something for me. I want you to connect to the Bluetooth, and then we're gonna play your song, and then we're gonna drive. Okay. So while we drive, you're gonna perform.
All right.
We do a performance while you're driving, brother.
Exclusive.
That's it, exclusive. So we're gonna do it right here on the Free Ride Podcast. Thank you very much for watching. We appreciate you, man. So we have our guest today. His name is Omo Phola.
Is a Cat BT.
Yeah, KBT, yeah. Okay. See, I think we need to just check if none of these devices are connected to this one. Man, okay, this one is off.
This show is extraordinary, man. We traveled to Nigeria without even needing a passport.
Nah.
He's connected.
Are you connected?
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's hear it, brother.
I'm gonna drop my song. This song I'm about to play right now. This is a song that was performed in The Voice Greece yesterday. I guess to know about it yesterday. You know.
The Voice
Yeah, The Voice Greece.
in Greece.
Yeah.
What? Ah,
The person that performed the song posted it on his social media, then tagged me. Then somebody else called me and said, "Hey, go and check so thing. Your song is performing The Voice Greece." I said, "Okay, let me check it out."
what? How crazy is that?
Yo, man, all kind of crazy. And you know, will I say, was it like surprise? Because I remember one of my songs last year, it was top number 2 in Apple Store in
Yeah.
Greece.
Ah,
So it wasn't like surprise to me when I see that. I said, okay, means these guys actually fuck with my song down there.
yeah.
You know.
Maybe, yeah. So they're loving it, brother. So that's good, man. That's nice. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's see that performance, man. You gotta give us that presidential performance. See?
Yeah.
It's awesome that from your heart to your mind, baby girl, you do fire. Oh. Hey, good morning, me no funny. I'm a new lover. I don't want no play no game again. My friend is a nature. I'm in love with a nature. So be there for me. Yeah. When I call on you, you will be there for me and be there with me. Yeah. If I tell you my mind, oh, it's something on my mind that be bothering me, that be eating me. I wanna tell you my friend, I wanna tell you my friend, go away. Wow. Just because you too fine, oh. Baby, if you don't mind, oh. I will make you my wife, oh. You make you no far, far away. You make you no far, far away. You make you no far away. Yeah.
So, what inspired this one, man? Nice one, brother. Nice one. Nice.
Thanks, man.
So, what inspired this song, brother? How did you come up with this one?
This song actually, something, I was actually thinking about something, and the person I was thinking about, I wanted to ask requests for something, but because I wasn't that much close to that person, and I don't know how to approach this person.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, wow, I think this is a
Is
concept
this the right
person.
street?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I think sometimes that people, somebody could fall in love with somebody, same thing. So if I needed something for a person and I want to speak to that person, I cannot speak to that person. So same thing, somebody can be crushing on you and he cannot speak to you. So why will I just put it in a song? Like, okay, something on my mind
Yeah.
that be bothering me, and we'll be friends, but I can't actually tell you this is how I feel or this is what I want from you,
Yeah.
So,
Yo. You also made a song about a Zulu girl.
my Zulu baby.
Your Zulu baby. I remember checking out that song. I'm like, yeah.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
they say somebody just called me. Hey, I'm inside taxi. Your song is playing on the radio. Hey, I was shouting there. People were looking at me and saying, "Me, are you crazy now?"
What?
They said the taxi guy asked her, "Do you know this person that sing this song?" She said, "Yes, he's my friend on Facebook."
Yeah. Oh, damn, bro. Yo, that's so dope. But how does it make you feel? I mean, that's the kind of reaction you really want to hear. Right?
You know,
Yeah.
I just laugh because it's funny and it's nice.
Yeah.
And she actually called it the radio station to confirm, like, yo, I love this song and I know you know of the song, you know.
Yeah.
But these people that you are singing about, my brother, on this your songs, this is Zulu baby. And now we just heard another baby that you are talking about. There must be a story there.
Which baby is this one?
What is the story there? What did this Zulu baby do to you?
Yeah.
I know. Ricky Rick said, "Oh, I love a Zulu girl," but what is your Zulu girl?
Yeah.
What did she do?
I like Zulu girls.
Okay.
I like all girls.
Yeah.
And, you know, when I came to South Africa, the first story I heard about was Zulu girls.
Zulu girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys, those, you know, my brothers, like, no, bro, please stay away from those Zulu girls. They only date those taxi drivers. And they don't break up. You think they break up when
Yeah.
you're inside their house, they'll just come and come and kill you. So
What?
stay away from there.
They tell you that?
Yeah, it's like, okay, so what are you saying? You say even those Zulu girls that went to school, they still date taxi driver, and if you will come close to them, those brothers will come and kill you. They say, bro, you know people have been killed because of that. Stay away from those Zulu girls.
Yes. And you went in there.
and the first girl I met,
Yeah.
she was a Zulu girl. And
Well-
she became friend to those taxi drivers. I remember sometimes when she said, come to my place, and they're standing outside, they say, those taxi guys will just come up. I told her, please, I don't want trouble. I'm going back.
You're afraid for your life.
You understand? So gradually I begin to like, okay, I need to know more about those Zulu girls. I think I need to, you know, chill with them, you know, find out if this story is just true, you know. And from there, I see myself begin to fall for them because I love them. Not a lot, but women are the same. That's Zulu, Xhosa, Nigeria,
Yeah.
Igbo, Yoruba. Women are the same. You know. It's just a lucky you find a good one, and it's lucky you also going to walk up, see the bad ones. You understand? And the same thing with we guys. We
Yeah.
have the good ones and the bad ones. So it's not by culture or by
By race or anything, yeah. It's just people are like that. They are either
Yeah.
good or bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now, where did you see the most beautiful woman? Where are the most beautiful women in your travels?
In my travels.
Yeah. Which country you went there and you are like, ay. It's
When
trouble,
it comes
yeah.
to facial beauty and kind of body like,
Yeah.
I think Ethiopia.
Ethiopia.
Yeah.
What?
And South Africa women, do I say they should be number one in Africa probably because when it comes to shape, body wise and face, you know,
Yeah.
South Africa has the most beautiful women apart from Ethiopia. You know.
What? South Africa.
If you actually want to know that Ethiopia has beautiful women, find them where they are off these things they use covering their face. That is
Oh.
have beautiful women.
Yeah.
Of course,
they
everybody
hide
knows
it.
South Africa has the most beautiful women in Africa.
South Africa.
Yeah, even the smallest kid on the street of Nigeria tell you which Africa country has the most beautiful women. Yo, South Africa, there are ladies with their big nyash.
Ah.
It's kind of played in Nigeria. Even somebody that have not been to South Africa before in Nigeria,
Yeah.
you know, that have not even crossed the airport. You talk about South Africa, he's going to explain to you like he has been there before. Because it's like they talk about South Africa every day and the women and you know the things there.
So South Africa is that big in Nigeria?
And not only Nigeria, in Africa. You know,
What?
all over Africa, they actually look up to South Africa as, like call it United States of Africa.
Yeah.
Believe me, either any place you grew up, accept that or not. Every African country or that the continent of Africa, they look up to South Africa. And before I would think of coming to South Africa, I remember one of my friends, the wife was working with Arik Airline.
Yeah.
So whenever she fly to South Africa, she always come back with those bags and women clothes. And in Nigeria, when she put these things, I say, no, I brought those goods from South Africa. You see the way people like you know, they
Yeah.
respect that those products from South Africa, things from South Africa, you know, Nigeria, they respect those things. They see them like higher quality.
What? Yes. And do you think sometimes us as South Africans don't appreciate what we have as a country?
You know, I can't say South Africans don't appreciate what they have. It's just that the picture that has been painted between South Africa, or probably the picture that they put into their face, as if is in fact, it's not giving them that chance to express or for people to see who South Africa really are.
Yeah.
You know, because there is so much politics within the South Africa and Africa country. You understand?
Yeah. And so, as you say, most people in Africa, all they want to do is to come to South Africa because of everything we have.
Yeah, because they see South Africa is one of like a beautiful place. They believe the system there is you know, it's like it's up to standard like America.
Yeah.
You know, and your structures and your, you know, the environment, the weather, you know, because South Africa is one of those African countries that actually have a winter.
That have a winter.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
And whereas, what do you mean in Nigeria you don't have like a winter?
no, we don't have winter in Nigeria. We have
What?
rainy season and dry season. And the dry season is one
You
of
can
the
open your
longest.
window a bit there, my brother.
One of the dry season is one of the longest seasons in Nigeria, where everything will be dried up, no rain, it's just sun.
Yes.
So sometimes when I see people talk about Nigeria, why you guys always shout? You, if you stay in Nigeria in like 2 months, you're gonna be behave like those guys. Because now the weather is hot, and now nobody want to be in queue. So it's always now you need to be on top of your voice to, you know, pass your way. Like now you need to, your eyes need to sharp before, you know, to just quickly make yourself do your things like this. So it's always, everybody is rushing because of the sun in Nigeria. So it's very hot.
Because of the sun, everybody's always in a rush.
And you know, when you've been in hot weather for a long time, your blood become light. So
Yeah.
it's easy for you to get angry. It's easy for you to be on top of your voice, try to oppress other people. You know.
Yeah. I heard once that Nigeria has over 200 dialects.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure how many, but I know it's one of the highest languages in, I think, in the world or in Africa.
Yeah. And then which one do you speak?
I speak Yoruba and I speak my native language. You know, let me put it this way. Let me say Yoruba. We have 3 major languages in Nigeria.
Okay.
Those are the one recognized. In that 3 major language, there are still
Other.
you know.
Yeah.
It's just, let me put it this way. It can be people in Joburg, they speak their language.
Yeah.
And when you cross to, let me say you cross to Pretoria,
Yeah.
it's another language. Then when you cross to VAR, it's going to be another language. So when you cross to, you know, it's going to, they might be understanding each other. That's why you say PG is like more, will I say, is a general language everybody will speak. So everybody in Nigeria will speak the Pidgin English. So it's for everybody. So apart from that, so we have a lot of languages. From even in your you're surprised to get to your neighborhood, somebody else they're speaking a different language from yours. You can't be understanding each other gradually. It's small, but
So I mean, is it difficult to live in Nigeria? Like, because I've seen some of the places in Lagos, and like, I mean, obviously it's not the same than being there, but like you say, everybody's in a rush, the competitiveness, this one is selling, that one is selling, everybody's got the similar products, but everybody's grinding and is doing something.
Yeah, I think Nigeria is, with the places I've traveled to, Nigeria is the easiest place for you to live, any person, as long as you have the money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Nigeria has will I say 3 grade of people. You know, we have the rich, we have the middle class, and we have the poor. And this is place where you have your money to buy your way out. Anything you good to go.
Yeah.
And when it comes to business, to do business in Nigeria, you must have a very red eyes.
Really?
Yeah. When I mean red eyes, because you could be 12 selling the same thing in this line. 12.
Yeah.
So you know what that is.
Competition.
So you see, sometimes when I pass through Ibro, when I see those Nigerians say, hey, you want to buy, you want to sell, that is what they do in Nigeria. So because there are many selling the same product, so it's for you now. I need to work on the street. I tell people, you want to buy? No, come to my shop. No worry, I'll reduce price for you. Don't worry. No, I'll give you. No worry, I'll give you one. So that thing is always there in Nigeria, where you need to convince person, like, by all means, to come and buy from you, because you know if that person walk past, your neighbor is going to take that person.
Oh, okay. And now, you know what always fascinates me about Nigerian people is the fact that you are so well traveled. Like somebody was saying, you'll find a Nigerian person in almost every country in the world.
It's not even me saying it. Even some of those learned people, probably some of them will tell you that any country you travel to, you does not find in Nigeria, they turn back. Or probably any community you entered, any part of the world, any community you entered does not find in Nigeria, turn back. You can't. It's not a place for you. Just turn back and go back home, because it's not a place for you.
Sure. My brother, I want us to take a break in a few minutes. In the next 3 minutes or so, go grab something to eat. There's a place around here. I just thought of it now.
All right.
See, we can just go grab something to chow. And then when we come back, I want us to talk about your music some more. But maybe let's close off this with another song.
All right.
All right. So maybe let's play another song, and then we close off the session. We go look for food, and then we come back and do another session.
Kiloshi.
Hey, Kiloshi, what are you doing?
Kiloshi. Is that what it means?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing?
And what is kilo shilling? What is happening?
Kiloshi means what is happening.
Yeah. You need to know the keywords. You need to know the keywords. When you walk in and you see a group of guys, you must just say, hey, Kiloshi. They know that you, part and parcel, you are with us.
I want to play one a song from my EP feature Weekstyle from Deben. I'm not a Kosa guy, but
yeah. Okay.
It's up there.
And Weekstyle on this one again. Okay, give me your love, 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 give me your love,
show me signs, baby, show me. Give me love, baby, give me. Give me body, don't tell me. Yeah, you drive me crazy, let me touch your body. You are the precious girl I've ever seen around you, baby. Give me love, it's not a rose around with you, baby. I know I wanna watch you, get out for you. And you can see my stories, niggas wanna show you. You are the precious girl I've ever seen around you, baby. Give me love, it's not a rose around with you, baby. I know I wanna watch you, get out for you.
I love you, baby. Give me your love, you can look at you. Give me your love, give me your love, give me your love, give me your love, you can look at you. Give me your love, give me your love, at the street, you know they see me. I've been a CZ. I hope to run my race, oh. Jehovah give me the grace, oh. For few no go fail, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh Galo, give me your love, eh. Give me your love, eh. Oh Galo, give me your love, eh. 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 Oh, Galo, give me your love, eh. Give me your love, eh. Backside girl, when you look at my body, I love it. You go to my party,
Give me my love.
Give me your love, eh? Yeah, give me your love, eh?
Nice one,
Oh,
brother.
baby girl, give me your love, eh?
Nice one. All right, man. So we're done with the first segment. We're gonna come back on the second segment, and we'll continue our conversation.
Nah, before we even go there,
yeah.
why are all your songs calling for girls, man?
No, Nigerian dudes sing for girls.
Oh, is that your market? Is that your target market? Oh, the women?
I think Nigeria. I think that is one of the Nigerian markets. We sing most of those songs from Davido to Burna Boy to Few Burna Boy and the band. Most of the hit songs in Nigeria are love songs.
Yeah.
So is it safe to say that in Nigeria, that's where you find love? Because, I mean, you guys sound like you know what love is about.
Nigeria knows what love is about. Yeah, they do.
You had to think there, though.
No, they do.
Like, let me put it nicely. Let me rephrase it nicely.
Nigeria, they believe in love. We know Nigeria, no matter how much in Nigeria person traveled, we still like having that thing, like, in Nigeria believe in this culture of, you need to love. When you're in marriage, you need to do some kind of things, there's a certain way the society expects you to behave, So it's kind of, that love thing is still not like some people are just pretending, that.
Yeah.
Just some of them are just, in the corner they do some other things, but
they say I love you like they're reading from a book.
Yeah.
They say that and they do the opposite.
That is when you see somebody who go and read a love book and come and read it for you.
All right, man. So let's take a quick break. We'll come back and continue with our conversation with our superstar, man. Let's talk about this.
From your heart to your mind, baby girl, you do fire. Hey, good morning, funny. I'm a new lover. I don't want no play no game.
Hello, Mo. Oh, Chevy.
Oh na na na. Oh na na na. Unique connection. Have you ever had some pasta? That really my shop, really my shop. Yeah, the girl shop. What's up? Egg bop bop bop. Egg bop bop bop. Egg bop bop bop. Show mama, me oh. Egg bop bop bop. Egg bop bop bop. Egg bop bop bop. Show mama, me oh.
Claiming on my body, say you know me. Cause I'm not a twin, I
You
get you
know
on
me,
me. Money coming in, you claiming on me.
I.
Say people tell me I will never.
Boy, I'm gonna go to the toilet now.
Let's go back.
Like a motepe.
Welcome back, yo. Welcome back. This is another episode. We are still here chilling with my boy, Omo, and he's taking us through his musical journey, man. And we've just had lunch. We just drove around. We just grabbed drinks. We're about to talk some more and just shed light on this wonderful artist who's really doing some amazing stuff. My brother, the song we just opened up with, what is that song called?
Pasta.
Yeah. It's like a party jam.
Yeah. I just want to go that way, like hip hop thing, and talk about the story, sometimes we keep saying, like, I need a connection, but you are a member of this church, your pastor is living in a mansion, have you pulling up these Range Rovers and all that, and you keep saying you need a connection. Go ask your pastor to give you a contact. Ask your pastor to give you connection. He's living in mansion and pulling up with those big cars, so stop coming to me. You pay your tithe and you pay your offering. Go and meet your pastor to give you connection,
Yeah, let him sort you out. It's an interesting, I think it's an interesting topic what you're saying on this song, because what's interesting is that people are giving their money away to pastors.
You understand?
And they just cannot understand. And Do you think these people have taken the word of God and just made a business out of it?
And now, even before, from the beginning of Christianity in Africa, we know that this thing is business, But now it's become even worse because back then when those Christianity came to Africa, that is where we say, okay, maybe you have 5 boys in a family. The church will say, okay, bring one, let's help you to train that child and send it to school. And, now it's no more like that. The pastor want to buy private jet. The pastor want to ride the best car in town. While members are busy donating, offering, and some of them can't even afford 3 square meal in a day, and pastor is pulling up a Range Rover, pulling up a private jet, keep telling you, don't worry, as I pray for you, as I prophesy to you, everything is going to be okay. You are tomorrow morning, money will be in your account. Bro,
and people fall for that.
Money is going to be in your account. I know, I don't know if I believe in miracles, but hey, there are miracles somebody should believe, not when it's obvious.
Yeah. Now, you were taking us through your musical journey. You've played a few music songs for us. So what inspires you in putting your music together?
At the time, sometimes I just wake up, I got inspirations. Maybe there are times I just wake up, hook just be singing in a train. Sometimes I wake up midnight because I hardly sleep, wake up like I'll be thinking of something and I'll just see a song coming to me, and I'll just write it down. When I get to studio, I put it, and everything that happening around, the feelings, the way people treat people, the way we be around people, is giving me those inspiration to write my music.
What goes into putting a song together? So do you come up with a beat first, or do you find a producer first, or does the producer approach you with beats and then you work your songs around it, or do you write the song first and then come up with a beat later?
Like this song, the one we use in opening right now, it is there's this producer from America that actually sent me this. He sent me about 12 beats.
Okay.
And when I play them and I listen to this, I know I like this song.
Okay.
So most of those songs, some of them is when I get to studio, then I'll say, okay, guy, let's work. But this is what I have in mind. But I say, okay, sing. Let me see how we can put it together. Then maybe when I start singing, then we'll be like, okay. And that mostly like my Zulu Baby, that is how we did it.
Yeah.
When I get to that, I told him, this is what I have in mind. Can we work with? He said, okay, let's sing first. Let's see if it goes with what you suggesting. And I said, okay, I think we can work. So most of those beats, that is how we.
How long does it take you to put a song together?
Most of my songs are like 2 hours, I'm done.
What?
Some of them I don't write. Just get there, okay, play. Maybe I have a hook. Because that is one of the things I always hear before I do any song. Some either inspiration or I just get to studio, I see a beat. My target is to get a hook.
Okay.
Then the hook actually gonna give, tell me what to say next and what to say the next verses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember I was watching like a Biggie documentary, and he didn't necessarily always write songs. So you are in the zone, in the moment. The studio is pumping.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I'm in. Most days you just get to studio and I see beat play already, the vibe already, coming out gradually. More time I spend in the studio, I can change like 5 hook. I can change, keep swapping the choruses and hook. I be looking the best one to just, lay and done.
Yeah.
Mass I've seen in the studio is 2 hours.
I've seen some crazy shit happening in the studio. Like niggas pull in there with the studio, they want some inspiration. That's why it says, go get some women. That's why it says, no, I'm gonna hook up some drinks.
These are just,
Or is it only in the movies?
These are just unnecessary drama, bro. As unnecessary drama. There are people that are born musicians. And there are people, they learn to be a musician. So if you are born a musician, means it's in your blood. Like when I tell people, say, when you cut my vein, I'm telling you what is going to come out is not blood, it's music. That means even if you wake me up the early hours of the day, I tell me, hey, bro, let's vibe. Definitely there's something I will draw for you.
Wow.
Even if you wake me up like late hours or early hours of the day, I say, hey, bro, there's something, let's vibe. I'm always in the mood.
Yeah.
Drinking
Always
or
ready.
drinking, even if I'm drinking, I'm not drink. I don't smoke.
Yeah.
So the only thing I do, I drink. So within those, either I drink without drink, wake me up, say let's work, and
You wake up and do it.
You know, I'm good. I can give you something, you will say, yeah, I think we can work with this.
Yeah. Now let's talk about your the performances. Is there any performances that stick out for you? That's where you're like, I went to this place, the crowd went crazy, women were throwing thongs,
It's
I didn't know where to go. They wanted to grab me off the stage.
Hey man, there's two memories I know I can never forget.
Yeah.
That is one of my first performance in Pretoria.
Yeah.
That was my first performance in Pretoria when I went to do that performance. I was in stage where girls already start coming in. Immediately I jump outside the stage. And those guys were actually saying, no, stop. You know where girls run? Sign on my breast.
What? No.
It was crazy. And this other one is when I went to Free State.
Yeah.
We went to Free State to perform. And I don't know if those guys actually heard my song before I was there. You know, where you perform, actually, those people, they take the performance from you.
What? They were just...
Yeah, they're vibing on the song, saying, like, I was just, like, I don't know, I can't even express how I was feeling, like, how, see people vibing on your song, say word to word, like, and those guys, they just vibing on my song, like, wow. This is shit. And I think I was with Bogo Riot in that performance.
Yeah.
Then after that, we talk like, yo, bro, that was a dope performance. To see people vibing on your shit, that is
because you want feedback as a musician.
Yeah, as a musician, that is the best time. You know,
Yeah.
every musician want to experience in their career, to see you go to places to performance. You see people, responding, say word to word, vibing to your song. That happiness in their face give you more energy. Like, yo, man, let's do it.
And worst performances? Where you either drank too much, the voice is gone, you don't have the energy.
There was this performance I did in Eperos Palace.
Yeah.
King Bogani too. He wasn't there, he sent representative for that event, I think I was the second person to perform. So when I start performing, when you perform, it's like those guys that see me like, what is this person doing? That this coldness.
Yeah.
They're
not vibing.
They're not vibing, but you can say everybody's looking like now, but they are video, but that is not what a musician want. See expressions,
Yeah.
I see people like they were so serious, looking at me like they are seeing, maybe I'm doing something they have not seen before.
Where was this?
I feel it at Epelos Paras. I feel it, bro. I feel it like,
Was it like a corporate event?
Yeah, it was a corporate event, but I stick to my ground, like, I'm a musician, so all those things are about to happen. Let me continue.
Yeah.
Do you know after that performance, every musician there came and said, yo, bro, we respect you, to see that you complete your performance without even reducing the energy. Like, for the fact that for the first two songs, nobody was vibing, and you still stay to that energy. I say, no, that's me. Even if it's one person I'm performing for, I think I'm going to do it with the best of my ability.
Yeah, that's dope, man. So where's your music? Where do you place your music? Like when you drop your music, where do you drop it?
My music, once my music release, goes straight to iTunes, Spotify, all the digital stores.
Yeah.
That is where I first release my music before any place.
And then
straight to, Google Play and other,
Yeah. So, and then from a monetization, or do you make money from music?
Yeah. Music has a lot of way of making money from music.
Okay.
Though people don't know this. There is publishing, there is streaming, there's royalty there's a lot of royalties that many artists don't even know.
There's different streams of income in music.
It could be 5 cents, $1, but if you know those streams, definitely you're able to, collect money. And most of those bodies that help artists to collect money, I don't know if they know, but some of them don't tell you most of those streams. Like, there's this royalty in social place, there's royalty in social place. I think now the social media begin to make it easier. Where you can easily go access you check where you where your royalties are live. Okay, yeah, I know I get royalty. Yeah, I know I get royalty.
Yeah, yeah. And then, so what pays more? Is it gig performance or is it releasing music?
If you do I say gig performance or royalties? Because let's assume if you have people streaming your music more,
Yeah.
even if you don't have performance, you could make money times two. Even when your name, your face is not what people see, but as long as people, stream your music, download your music, you could be richer than person that always go to performance all the time.
Oh.
And not just stream your music. If you have more stream outside Africa, because we have in South Africa, I think in other African countries, South Africa is the highest paid stream country in Africa.
What?
Yeah. So if South Africa is, because South Africa is, I think 20 cents per stream.
So every time you stream, you're paying 20 cents.
Yeah. So in
It takes
in
off
US,
your data.
yeah,
Okay.
those free sites you think you is free, you listen to music, they pay.
Through your data.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they pay. Whoever that upload your this is supposed to see how much you have there. And I think it's South Africa. It's about 25 cents, I mean 25 cents or so.
25 cents a stream.
A stream.
What?
So America it's highest, and other European country. That is where your money become more bigger.
It's in dollars.
Yeah,
So the country that streams you get paid in that currency.
yeah. So it's calculated based on the currency of the country that's streaming music.
So, I mean, music has evolved from selling records to cassette tapes to CDs to now streaming. Do you think now that it's streaming, it opens up a market for anybody to say, now I can be a musician, I can just do a song and upload it instead of do a song, now I got to get somebody to print CDs, distribute CDs, or sell them from the boot of my car? Has it opened up more for artists, the fact that you can stream?
Yeah, it opened more for upcoming artists. You know, back then, even if you have money, back then when we see doing our CDs, even if you have your family is rich, you still need to look for a company to sign with. You need to look for marketers to market your music for you. Now it's become more easy because you go to studio, do your song straight to stores. Stores don't ask you wherever. So as long as you have the right to the song, and it's yours, you have your either passport ID to upload to confirm you are the owner of the song, and it's approved in the store, then your money is coming to you. So you don't need any PC approvals. And these days it become more easy because when you upload the song now, even if you don't have money to do much of the marketing, you can at least do a little one. You see your song can pop up in Europe and other countries where nobody knows you, nobody have seen you before. And people are curious to like, okay, let me check who is this. They click on it and your 25 cents is already counting. So imagine having like 1,000 strips, so you know what you have. So now it depends on where your fan base is. That is where your money now become big. If you have a fan base in Nigeria, means your 1,000 stream is just like $25, probably $1. You understand? So if you have in South Africa, you know that at least your 1,000 stream is $1. So having 2,000 stream, 20,000 stream. So if you have in US, means at least you are calculating something good for yourself without you have to wait for somebody to put money for you and other.
Now, is it difficult being a Nigerian artist in a South African market?
It's difficult being an artist in Nigeria, not even say
It's harder though.
That way. So whether you are in South Africa or you are in Nigeria, it's difficult. This thing is, for the fact that we are in a new age of music now, where there is social media, there is this thing. There are people that has money to push. Now, imagine you are an upcoming artist, or probably you are not a mainstream artist. you can't contest with artists signed to Sony Music
Yeah.
because those guys has the money, they have the equipment, they have the softwares to promote. They have the market. It's easy for them, so you can never want to compare or contest with those markets. But if you have money, they make it more easy now. You guys, link up with one or two influencers or probably promote it yourself. Now you just with your card in your hands, pay for your promotion. Everything will be running while you're chilling, waiting.
Yeah. Is music a difficult game? Like, is it a hard industry to be in?
Music is a hard industry. Either you sustain yourself with the love you have for music,
Yeah.
or in fact, there's nothing can sustain you to keep you in the game, if not for the love you have for music. Because
Yeah.
if you don't have money, you must know that music is not going to give you money like straight right now. So if you believe that's why you see there are so many artists that fall out, because some of them came with this idea because they see some of those mainstream artists posting Range Rover, posting those cars traveling. They think immediately you just do what's up the next day. Yeah, everything is there. You see yourself traveling and making money. It's not like that. You still have a process. You still have a lot of work to do before you can get to that stage.
And you can rent these cars. I mean, it's not like,
Why will you want to live a fake life when you know
Yeah.
that being fake is even more expensive?
Yeah.
Expensive.
Because you
than-
must keep it up.
Yeah, because once you start faking that life, you have to keep that energy.
Hmm.
So imagine now, maybe you have 2,000 in your pocket. You already show to people that, no worry, when I pull up, I'm definitely going to buy Rosé, I'm going to buy VSOP. And they knows that when I pull up, I'm going to definitely come with one of those vintage. And you rented those car.
Mm.
So it means you need to borrow more money or look for more money to add to keep to that standard. By the time
So
you
sustainable.
drop, you understand? By the time you drop, then people say like, it's failing. That is when your failure started. By the time people notice you are failing, now it becomes times two. So if you keep to yourself, like be rude to yourself, gradually as you go, things will begin to work in places for you. That is where you see people, when somebody will not go, yeah, I like your music. I can see you are still strong. Okay, come, let me give you a car. Or probably no. Anywhere you go, just come. If you need a car, just give me a car. I'll give you a car, to just, respect yourself. Or if you need any other thing, just call through, then I'll help you.
Yeah.
Where you show that you have in the industry, everywhere you go, people first, before they do, they want to see you do first. Because you already showed them that, no, you are the main guy.
So it becomes more difficult
Yeah.
to sustain.
Yeah, that's why you see most of those guys or girls end up doing wrong things just to keep to that standard.
Yeah.
Now they are scared of failing because they are scared of people see the other side of, like, actually this person don't have money.
So would you say you are more true to yourself as an artist and more authentic to who you are as an artist?
I am 100% authentic to myself. I don't want to show to you I have when I know I don't have.
Yeah.
I remember a few days ago, one of my friends called me. He said, Omo, there's a question I want to ask you. I said, what is it? He said, ask me, are you not scared of fame? Because that is another thing on its own that can kill you, Fame can kill you, fame can save you, fame can destroy everything around you. I said, why will I be scared of fame? Because I don't even put it on my head. That is the first thing. I don't allow it to, ride my head like I feel now I have little fame. I think, no, I'm the main guy now, so I want to show off everywhere I go that. No. I try as much as I can to be myself. Even if I find myself in the Ikasi tomorrow, like, I don't want to go there and be telling them I'm the main guy. I still feel we are just the same guys. Let's do what we can do. The only time I will make myself different from them is when I climb stage. They will now see the other side of me.
Yeah.
It's not that the same guy we drink together, walk together on the street,
Now it's lights, camera, action.
So now you see that, so this guy can be this two-face, you understand?
Yeah.
That's when I show you that I can be playing with you, but when you get to stage, we say, let's go to studio. That I don't play. I give it my best.
You are professional.
I forget every other thing and give it all the shot you needed.
All right. So Now, here's something controversial that I wanted to touch on. It's the issue of you being a Nigerian and what's happening in the country, especially the issues of xenophobia. I like to use the word Afrophobia because Afrophobia, it for me, it sounds more befitting because it sounds like it's more like black people disliking other black people who are different from them and not necessarily xenophobia, because when you see what's happening in the country, Chinese don't get attacked, Greeks don't get attacked, and all the other, people that come from other countries, Pakistanis, it's mainly black. It's targeted towards black looking people, darker skinned people. What is your view on that?
That is a very controversial discussion. Sometimes I feel like not talk about it because some people we tend to react based on our emotions towards talking about these things.
Hmm.
You know, let me tell you a story. There's this other time when I was going for my graduation. So I invited the guy I was dating then. I invited her, then she invited her sister, and her sister invited another girl. So imagine I was the only guy driving. I have like 3 or 4 girls in the car.
Yeah.
So kind of, it's already crazy right now. So this police guy stopped me, like, stop. Why did you just jump the stop sign? But I said, no, I stopped, but look, no car is coming. Look this side, no car is coming. So why will I have to sleep in the stop sign? Not like it's a robot. It's closed or it's open, so I need to wait. He said, come down from the car. Then he starts speaking, and he did speak English. He was asking those girls with Zulu, like, where are you from? And he made this statement: you are this guy that is spoiling our girls. We are not going for party. So you see that is actually that is hatred.
Yeah.
I don't know if somebody will call it xenophobia or Afrophobia. No, that is natural hatred. Probably maybe there's experience he had with maybe somebody from Nigeria or non-South Africa. So that thing already there. So he already judged me by what he just saw and not even confirm if I'm actually taking those girls to anywhere. We are just going for church for my graduation. Understand? So I invited them, say, no, today is my graduation, let's go. Come and see what's going to happen, how I will take my certificate. So that guy arrested me. Took me to, and because I was rushing that day, so I didn't come with my paper. So took me to Norwood police station. Then he asked me that when I get there and I saw the captain, he asked where's my paper. I said, no, I left it at home. He said I should send somebody to go and bring it. I said, okay, no problem. So I got one of the girls there. So I said, call my friend, we'll come and take you guys. So they went home to bring my paper. Then before the paper came, the captain was not there. When he was leaving, I heard him dropping a message like, no, if this person come, they provide this paper, release the guy to go. They didn't release me. They kept me in the police station till the next day.
What?
I slept there. I did go to my graduation. I did went to collect my certificate. So
What?
I was just in the police station till the next day. The next day when he came, he said, okay, the way he thinks is, and I don't know, maybe there was an argument between him and the person that arrested me. He said, okay, they need to take me to Omo Phola to verify my paper.
Jesus.
I said, okay, no problem. And that treatment, these guys have to handcuff me like I was actually robbed. Maybe I'm an armed robber. They took me to Omo Phola and
They had cuffs on you.
Yeah, cuffs on me like
What?
They saw me with guns. So they took me to Omo Phola and he asked me sit. Then I sit down. I didn't even argue with him. Then he just waiting with my paper. He came and said, let's go. I said, have you verified? He said, let's go. Then when we're inside the car, because he put me there, before he put me, I said, have you verified? He said, they told him it's fake.
What?
I'm like, it's fake. They told you it's fake. I said, I don't know what. Before I say, let me respond to him, he just enter inside and put me and lock and drive. For another, like, how many hours? Took me to Ledela, this deportation center. When we get there, I was still thinking, this thing, I went to Omo Phola myself, not like I pay somebody to actually apply or somebody bring this thing for me. I went there myself. So I was still thinking, so we're in a queue. They start writing, they'll write your name, they put you inside. I said, so you mean I'm still going to get inside this meeting, knowing fully where this thing, I did not fake it. So when it gets to my turn, the guy was asking me, what's your name? I said, bro, this thing is not fake. So we started like argue, you know. For God so be it. I just saw this guy came out of the office. It seems like he's one of the bosses there. I don't know him. So when he came out, it's like he was going out. It was not like he came, he heard because he heard us talking. He was going out. Then he stopped. He asked what is happening. I explained. Then the guy that was taking our information explained. He said, okay, say what is your name? He write my name on the paper. Then from there, he started asking every other person on the queue, what is your name? Did you have paper? Even if he expired, do you have any paper at all? So we started asking some said, no, my expired. So, okay, what is your name? You, no, I don't have at all. So, okay. Then the ones that they have expired paper, then he write their names. He took the name to the office. For like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, he came back with a pretend paper showing I'm in the system and my permit is valid. So he now enter English. I had the policeman. Why did you arrest this guy? Then the guy switched to language. He responded to him. I don't know what he said. At that time, I don't understand that much. So he now said, take him back to where you arrested him. So you see that now. So I would say South Africa now, because one person, I'm not saying South Africa has xenophobic because South Africa this. But they see one person that did something good. It's not because one other person did bad to me, then I will now feel every other South Africa is bad.
So you, even though you've gone through that horrific treatment, you still say, no, it's just that person, it's that individual, it's that person. Not all South Africans.
No, at all. And another thing, I don't blame most of those guys that will, or probably some other black South Africa that see other African countries as rivals. Because even the country is within South Africa. Do you know the treatment black South Africa get from those white guys that call themselves also South Africa? That is where we should also judge from. There's this segregation, like, you know, you are a black South Africa, they see you like this unwanted person. So imagine somebody going through those, you know, rejection. So it's still going to take a process for that person to be able to, okay, yeah, no, I don't need to give this treatment because I'm getting this treatment from this person. So it's a process that we need to, you know, survive from, or probably learn, okay, how do we go from here? This is what we need to do. This is what we need to do. Even those movements that burns out, either it's Dudula or it's Put South Africa First, another. Those things are still part of those. Try to make people feel, no, this one is better than you, you are better than this person. No, this person is not needed. This one is needed. Those are still part of those games people are playing just to, you know, make themselves feel they are the only one, you know.
Sure. It must be tough being discriminated against by your own black people. Then you still face racism from white people. It's like double the trouble.
Can I tell you something? Yeah. I remember when I was traveling to Egypt, when I presented my passport, like, this is Nigerian passport. Yo, it's like, seeing the passport alone is like it's a crime.
Yes. What? In Egypt?
You know? Hey, so Nigeria. You know, I'm not even talking about somebody like checking my ticket first. They took my passport to verify if my passport is original. You see your passport be put in a gray light like this, then put like this, open, you know, like screening your passport left, right, middle, center, to even just your passport. And this ticket somebody pay for. After the passport, they take my ticket, they are slotting my ticket in, they're bringing it out, they're taking it to office, they're taking it back, they're bringing it back, you know. If you are not strong enough, you know, if you are not strong enough, you can just go mad, like. And everybody now have to start off the line, and they see other person going, other people go with their passport.
You standing.
You know, me studying, my passport is going in after passport, ticket is going in, coming out, is turned upside down, is, you know, slide by the side. Yo, bro.
Can I just go? Like, what the fuck? Yo, man, it's crazy, man. I was chatting to another, this one uncle, Papsi, we call him, a Rastafarian. Man, we're talking about discrimination.
Agbani, How will you check, but
How him being a Rastafarian, he was discriminated against for growing his dreadlocks, and how there's perception that people have about Rasta and Rastafarians, and just the discrimination, the pain, and the humiliation you go through as a man. Now imagine your kids or your wife or your woman is with you, and you're going through all of this thing. It must destroy you as a man.
even till now as we speak, there are a lot of parents in Nigeria, I'm not even talking about other places, in Nigeria that will not allow their kids to grow dread.
Mm.
They're really going to beat you up, like hold you down and cut that thing off your head.
If you grow dreadlocks,
Yeah.
what?
Back then, not now, at least now you see some people carry dread. Back then, you are working with this guy carry dread. They see you like wayward person, like, somebody that can never become something in life. Like your life, you are, in fact, you are a write-off. And mostly, most of those rastas, they smoke. So now you work with somebody that is smoking and carry dread. Your destiny is finished.
Yeah,
If they see you like this, somebody like,
your waste.
yeah, you are just
Yeah.
a waste to the family. So they just leave you. They see you as that, a wasted. Just leave him. Let it just be wasting his life.
Is it hard being a black person?
It's difficult. You will not know that. You will not know that. Even this one,
Until
we see,
you are black.
even this. When I was in Nigeria, when I was back in Nigeria, at least I never feel it that much being black.
Yeah.
Until I started traveling. Then that is not even enough. Until you step outside Africa, you think what you see here in South Africa is even big.
Yeah.
Until you step outside Africa here, that is where you now know that hey, being black is it's fun. It's a big job. Because now they're not going to ask whether you are in South Africa, you are in Nigeria, or you are whatever.
Yeah.
At least maybe from now people started to understand, okay, there is South Africa, in Africa there is Nigeria. But back then,
Yeah.
see you like, Africa. They see you like these guys that come from where, you walking on the street, you see an elephant running past you. They see you walking on the street, they see a lion like running.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys believe in Africa, you live with lions and goats, snakes are sleeping by your side,
Yeah. You put a snake around
You
your
understand?
neck. It's your jewelry.
Being a black person or coming from Africa, being a black person coming from Africa is like, it's one of the biggest job any person want to get employed to.
Yo. Oh, that's heavy, mama.
So we are born employed.
Yo. You're not only born employed, but you're like born with a curse.
This is what you
of-
see. This is what we are living. Even if no matter how much you pretend to see, like this thing does not exist, we know this thing exists. Like being a black person is a job, on its own.
I mean, I've seen soccer players being called monkeys.
In a international pitch.
Balotelli,
You understand?
I mean, people like Eto.
But yeah,
they've-
everybody will pretend like this thing does not exist. This thing exists. If those guys that play international, people like Benny McCarthy, Eto, Balotelli, and all that, Okocha tell you what they were going through when they were playing overseas, you like, yo. So here we smile watching Mayu and watching Chelsea is shouting and cheering for them. Yo, I'm a supporter. But do you know what those guys go through being a black person? In a Europe,
Yeah.
studying that pitch play. Really, somebody's going to take a stone and just stone you just being a black person. Not like you offended that person or you commit any crime.
I've seen players being thrown with, Balotelli got thrown with
The bottle water.
banana. Yeah, even banana peels.
Okay, so
They're like, here's a banana monkey. It's crazy, man. Yo, it's not easy.
you ever see Al Jazeera, CNN talking about those things, how those guys be abused in the pitch? They don't talk about it.
Yeah, they don't talk about it.
They don't talk about it.
But I think, do you think, I mean, maybe in our closing, do you think as black people, we were cursed? I mean, I remember, we're still good with time, Sid? Another 5 minutes, we close it off?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I think, I mean, this is this one Christianity belief, okay? Because Christianity evolved from, it just changed over time. So these people say, and they claim that when Cain killed Abel, God cursed Abel with a black mark.
So now, Ebe is from Africa.
So we don't know if Camel got black all over or was it a tiny mark? And therefore, black people, we became the slaves. We became the ones who built Europe. We built the US. We built all the country. We were the biggest slaves out of all races and nations.
That is, how do I put it? Let's assume you are the rich guy around me, and I know there are things you don't know, but you are rich, you have the money, you have the sources, you have everything, and you don't have the knowledge. It's easy for me to or probably because you are curious, you want to know how I exist more than how you exist, how you become who you are.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to switch it up on you and give you your story for you to believe. That is what is happening in Africa.
Yeah.
Because Africa is blessed.
Yeah.
No continent under this world that is blessed as Africa. We have all the minerals, resources, name it, the rich and the oil, gold, name it. Do you know if Africa, the continent of Africa, put together what they have, I don't think there will be any country in the world that will be as beautiful and as good as Africa. So for those people to be able to manipulate us, they need to give us a picture. Okay, let me take you back. Let me say 20 years ago. Have you ever heard any person said Jesus Christ was a black person?
No.
Is it only now it started coming out that picture everybody used to bow down to, people used to worship? It's not the Jesus, it's not the real Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you see now. So that is it. Back then, that picture, that poster, churches worship it, you dare not even, tear it or do something wrong to that, then you will be killed. It's now gradually things begin to open up. No, that thing you see there is not the Jesus, just like somebody like this guy that tell the story of Shaka Zulu on that movie. Do you know a few years from now, people that don't know, if we don't tell them this is not the real Shaka Zulu, they're going to believe that is a real Shaka Zulu.
It's true. Okay, I think you and I have spoken. We can speak for hours, brother, because I can pick your brain for hours. But we must stop at some point.
Yeah.
I think you've got a wealth of knowledge and that I'd like to talk to you about, and some of them. But I think you'll come back again. We'll have another session. Just another, maybe a message to people who are up and coming musicians who want to break into the music industry. How would you like to encourage them to stay focused, to stay the game, to be patient, to carry on until they get somewhere?
My advice to them is to, first of all, believe in themselves, because that is one of number one thing. Number two, you need to learn to make the sacrifice yourself. What are the sacrifices? Not having 1,000 in your hands or have 500. You know fully well that, okay, this 500, if I go to studio, okay, I can able to get myself a song, then put it online, then let it be going. Even if it's 5 sets in a day, at least I know maybe a few years from now, I know at least I will be able to get something out. Not you have 1,000, you go to, or probably you and your friends sit together, record a song in a phone and say, I'm a musician. Now you think you are a musician. No, we need to know what you need to do at each and every step. Okay, after I record, what do I do next? When you are busy still waiting for somebody to sign you, these days nobody sign anybody. You're gonna wait the eternity and nobody is gonna sign you. Yes, few people might be lucky, doing those cover and company pick them up aside, but not everybody are born to have those kind of luck. Some are born, you need to walk through the process and you get to see yourself. Before you know, you see yourself up there.
Yeah, sure. Very true, man. My brother, it's been awesome. So much, do you have one last song there that we can close off with? So thank you very much for watching. We really appreciate you. Do catch another episode. We're back again tomorrow. We're going to be in Alexander right now. We are in Florida Lake. Did you enjoy the ride, brother?
Yeah, I do, man. Yeah.
What?
I was actually looking for this ride, and I enjoyed today. I enjoyed for real, man. I enjoyed for real.
Yeah,
You know,
in an old classic.
like a vintage, for
A
the
vintage.
presidential classic thing. It's
Yeah.
not for boys. It's for the man.
You know what I want to do, right? It's just an idea that came now. There's a Soweto Club seed. We're going to join those guys, ne? The Soweto Vintage Club. So basically, then what we do is we organize, once we've joined them, ne, as Mr. President, we then organize a performance. You're going to perform, Don's going to perform. But now, last week, the guys went to Potchefstroom. So they said to me that this week they might hook up. So if they hook up this week, then we get together with them, and then let's see. And then we just have fun with it. And there'll be more cars, more vintage cars.
Okay.
And then let's see what we do with it. As we build our network and our friendship base just grows,
I'm always down when it comes to entertainment.
Let's do this thing.
Always ready and down to play.
Yeah. No, nice one, brother. Have you got a song already?
Yeah.
All right. So in the meantime, please download this podcast on Spreaker. We're on Deezer. We're on Podcast Chaser. We're on 6 different platforms. One of them is Spotify, and I've mentioned others. I can't think of others, but we are everywhere. I've posted it on our social media platforms. Download it. It's cheaper to listen to the audio, but if you wanna HD it, then you can watch the video right here on YouTube. Thank you very much to YouTube, to all the platforms that have made it easier for us to be able to platform. I mean, think about it. Radio was different, brother.
Hey, bro, this is the future of the industry.
Yeah.
Podcast is the future of the industry right now. You can see they are the one taking over right now.
Yeah.
It's getting to that place where nobody listens to radio. Then TV is even fading out gradually. They are not up to,
Yeah.
see to their game,
It's about content and real stories.
Real story.
Yeah.
You want to know what is happening. You want to see the real thing, not, this picture we keep giving people,
Absolutely, man. All right, so what's this one we're playing now?
This is Africa Beauty.
Africa Beauty. What I love about this and this session, we spoke to Mom Jessica about a week ago. We're talking to you now. We're embracing Africa. This is African Month, brother.
Yeah, Jessica,
Africa Month.
we performed together in Women's Day, International Women's Day.
Yeah. Jessica Mlange.
Yeah.
Mbange,
Yeah, we actually did we in that show together.
Nice.
We also rewarded with an award.
Yeah.
For performance.
That's dope, man. So we're reaching out to everyone. This is a show for everyone, for brothers, sisters, for women, for children, for ladies, and so there's more guests coming up on the shows as we continue with the podcast. My brother, it's been so good to have you, brother.
Thank you so much.
It was so amazing to have you, man.
Thanks so much. And to be long, At least we'll hook up again.
Yeah, I mean, we can continue. But we're going to end right here, man. It's been awesome. Seed, thank you very much for everything, man.
Shout out to Seed, man.
Seed under in the background, yo. Also, big ups and thanks to Main Guy. And big ups and thanks to everybody who subscribed. Now we out. Peace.
Yeah.
Africa beauty. Can you be my Nigerian?
So all your songs are about if it's not a Zulu baby, some big, somewhere. Only Pastor was the only one that was.
Pastor idea that one.
And it's nice, it's dope, it's a nice vibe.
African beauty, can you be my Nigerian?
So all your songs are about it. If it's not a Zulu baby, some